What's up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going over my favorite tracks of the month for the month of August. Yeah, August. I didn't do July because I'm sorry, I was very busy, but we're back with August. So all the July creators that put tracks out, I'm very sorry. I love you. They're all very good, I promise. Go check them out. But today we're starting things off with Quarry Basin by mtblife. Now, this is a MX vs ATV Alive track, and I don't remember this from Alive, to be honest, but I was pretty much stuck on Grandview because I was a Grandview grinder. But this track is actually insane. One of the most flowy and fun tracks I've ridden or played in a very, very long time. I highly suggest picking this track up. I mean, it's free, why not pick it up? But as you can see, I am absolutely flowy McFlowy around the course, and I think that you will also be flowy McFlowy around the course. But let's move on to track number 2, which is Parker MX by Fluke. Now, this track is also very flowy, but it takes a little bit of a different approach. Also, this wheelie's disgusting. This track is a lot more difficult, I guess. The roughness is a lot more aggressive, but it's very manageable, and I had a lot of fun. It's a very fast track. I'm on a 250 here, but this track would probably rip on a 450. But as you can see, like right here, there's kind of some like tiny little technical sections. I think it's a good balance of like challenging, fun, fast, flowy, big whips, just kind of a W track all around. Again, this is Parker MX by Fluke, and it's very good. I highly suggest picking this one up as well. Next, now, probably one of the most surprising tracks to me, and I don't know why it surprised me. After looking at the pictures, I just didn't really think that this track, this is Ottobiano by Calum Designs, okay? I didn't think that this was going to be as flowy based off the pictures as it is. I was vibing on this track. I had so much fun. It was just like the way he built the roughness and the corners, you can just like hippity hop and wheelie and like, I don't know. It was very, very fun. I had a good time and I really enjoyed it. And he said that he wasn't super stoked with how it turned out, but dude, I think it's freaking awesome. And I think it might be one of my favorite just kind of jump on and flow around tracks that I've ridden in a very, very long time. So I highly suggest picking this one up. Also, if you guys like these tracks, make sure you do hit that like and subscribe button. That way you let me know that I'm not wasting my time playing MX bikes and that you enjoy it just as much as I enjoy it. Anyway, moving on to the next track. I do enjoy it, I'm just kidding. MX bikes is just, I mean, you know. Next track, this is Orchard Farms by phdeez. One of the more challenging tracks again. All of this rough that you see, all of the ruts that you see on the course is not visual, it's real ruts. And I think it makes it a little bit more, it's a lot more technical than I expected, but I was here for it. After learning the track and kind of, you know, just getting the flow down, I was absolutely ripping. I think it's really good on a 250. A 450, there's definitely some big lines I think that you could, you know, bust out and really enjoy. But on a 250, it was a lot of fun, and I felt like I was challenged to get over some things. I had to grease some stuff. Like this section's pretty cool. You can scrub that and then like over that, which, you know, it's always fun to over things. All right, moving on to the next track. Now, that was huge. Okay, this is mxcite bike by Erax. Okay, classic Erax W. It's not Eric's. I'm still learning that after 3 years of reviewing his tracks. It is Erax. Obviously, this is a recreation of the classic mxcite bike. And look at some of this stuff here. He's got like plywood that you land on and step on, step off. Track is mad difficult, to be honest. I guess some of the big lines are, but once you figure them out, it's pretty enjoyable. That huge jump at the very beginning you saw is pretty cool. It's got a little sand section here, which don't get in the toughies like a bot. But I really, really had a lot of fun. Oh, and he's got like wood ramps, which are like unironically easier to hit than metal ramps. Not sure if unironically was the right word to use there, but next we have Moribund by Smoksta. Now this is Smoksta's second track, all right? His first track was, I would say, pretty easy and like just went for more of like flowy vibes. This track is infinitely more technical, and I think I really like it. You know, I think at first it seems really difficult, but once you start to understand, you put a lot of time in on the track and you can understand where to check up. It's just not one of those tracks that you're gonna RT everywhere, okay? But there are times that you do need to RT on a 450, and so it's very, very polarizing in that sense. You know, there's sometimes when you're stretching on a 450 and other times when you really need to check up a lot. So if you're looking for a technical challenge, check this track out. It's very, very enjoyable. Next, we're moving on to, this is Orchard Farms. No, it's not. This is Milton Downs. I already said Orchard Farms, but as you guys remember, I was homeschooled, so my brain is not fully developed. I don't know. It might be. Also, all the tracks will be down in the description, and yeah, you know, that's where you can find them. But this is Milton Downs by subtsub. And this is another track that is kind of similar to Smoksta's, where there are times when you're absolutely sending it and other times when you really need to check up. And I really like the duality of man in that sense. You know what I mean? I don't really know what that means. I just know about pushing my fingers into my eyes about when it comes to duality. You know what I mean? And anyway, highly suggest picking this one up as well. Visually too, look at that. We've got a nice, what is that? Franc? Is that Franc in the background? I don't know if that's France. Could be. Next. This might be my favorite track of the month. It's up there, okay? This track that we have coming up next is JP Test Track by Arden318. I don't know who this is, okay? I'm not sure. I've never seen tracks from this young feller before. And I'm not sure who JP is and why we have his test track, but this track rips. One of the most fun supercross. It's not really supercross. I mean, it is, but like it, as you can tell, it's a little bit more like open, but it is kind of supercrossy. This track is sick, so sick. The corners flow so well. He's got like crazy roughness to really slow you down at times. And then it's just like super flowy. I had a blast playing this track. Like, this is one of those tracks where when I'm recording this, I'm trying to get these videos done quickly so I have some sanity left in the end of the day. And then I come across a track like this and I'm just grinding. And we just grind the whole time. And that's kind of what I did here. So this is a W. Absolutely W course. W, yes sir, W course. Next we're moving on to Indaiatuba by Douglas MX117. I covered this track in a TikTok, and now I'm covering it in a long form video. Very flowy, good rough. I like the dirt texture is different. I've never seen that before, but the ruts are really good. It's just kind of a good flowy track. Kind of a long lap time though, which isn't a bad thing. But I have a short attention span because of TikTok brain, and so sometimes I was forgetting where I was and crashing a lot. But as you can see, it's pretty rough in some spots, but then flowy in other spots. And you know, it's like, I really like tracks, and I think you guys really like tracks that have a good mixture of, I can hold RT and feel like Justin JB51 Barsha, but also I don't want to just hold RT around Forest. Although you guys seem to just want to do that and nothing else. But anyway, here we are. Now let's move on to something a little bit different here. All right. This is gonna be, like I said, this is different. Okay, this is Alaskan Freeride by devoprocworks. Okay, I just want to show this off. He's been doing a lot of work to just put snowmobiles into MX bikes, and I think that that is really cool, and I want to give him a little love. So check all those tracks out. That's his freeride track, but he's got a ton more tracks, and check his snowmobiles out. They're actually so sick. Now, as you can see, last but not least, that was disgusting. That wheelie was literally insane. I did it again. This is Across the Sea. I know you guys know what this track is, and this is built by Punker Jeffy. Punker Jeffy is just him. Why am I wheeling so much? I recorded this a couple days ago and I'm watching this back. Apparently I was Himothy at the time, but Punker Jeffy has been putting out banger after banger after banger after banger, and Across the Sea is just yet another one of those. And a little bird told me that maybe there might be a Punker Jeffy X RD track collab coming up. Anyway, that's all the tracks, boys. Huge thank you to all of the track creators for just putting out incredible things for us for free, month after month, week after week. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me a lot. We're on our way to 30K, and it helps me feel happy inside. Hee hee. Love you. Bye.